you are in the right place at the right time. Welcome to the free training. I'm excited to share this information with you. Over the next 60 minutes, you're going to be learning how we leverage our second identity to purchase cash producing assets, the secrets to building wealth in America. Now, I want to be transparent and show you something here really quickly. Now, this is the portal that our clients get that sign up for our suite finance program. So if you're looking to build business credit and you want to use business credit to fund your trucking business, or maybe you want to do real estate, or maybe you're trying to do e-commerce, or maybe you want to buy mobile homes, whatever you're wanting to do, then you need to understand how business credit works. Now, this, as you can see, this is our client Daryl here, and I'll try to hide some of his information. Now, Daryl came to us. He didn't have the best personal credit, and he wasn't able to get financing to grow his trucking business. Now, he came through us through our business credit builder. He was able to get approved by Thornton's. He was able to get approved by Universal Fleet, MasterCard, Racetrack, Universal Fleet. Now look at these approvals, right? $4,700, $3,000 in business credit, $9,000 in business credit, $5,200 in business credit, $500 in business credit, Shell $500, Flying J $50,000, $10,000 here, $500 here, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, another $2,000, and then $2,000. Now, he's completed all of his steps, and after this training, I'm going to actually go through these steps and show you how to build business credit step by step and how you can move from tier 1 to tier 4. And tier 4 is actually where you can get financing for vehicles in your business name. Now, let me get back to the training here. I just want to show you guys that so you understand how serious this really is. Okay, so here's what we're going to cover. How to build business credit even if you have bad personal credit, how we've helped hundreds of entrepreneurs fund their business with our credit line hybrid loan, and how we leverage business credit to invest in cash producing assets such as vending machines, real estate, Amazon automation, cash cow YouTube channels, and more. Now, here's a background on who I am. My name is William BeAird. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I own multiple six-figure businesses, and I'm supposed to be a statistic. My dad passed away from cancer when I was 5 years old. My brother passed away from RSV when I was 5 years old. So I lost two most important people in my life at an early age, and I was raised by a single mom. My mom raised me by herself on a $20,000 per year salary. Now, she raised me with a lot of integrity, and she allowed me to grow and be who I need to be. And I use football as an outlet. Now, football got me to getting offers from Harvard, Duke, Vanderbilt, some of the best colleges in the country. I decided to play football at Naval Academy. I ended up transferring and finished up at Middle Tennessee. So you can see me in the top left. This is my last game. At the bottom right, this is my chef, Chef Jay. Now, it didn't start out this way, right? I'm going to tell you guys my story in a second, but I didn't always have a chef. I didn't always live in a $500,000 home. I didn't always have my beautiful daughter that you see in the middle, and I didn't always have this business that allowed me to enjoy the things that I have in my life, right? So this is how it started. I worked a regular 9 to 5. After graduating from college, I kind of lost my identity. I didn't go to the NFL, and I wanted to make a lot of money. And I thought the way to make a lot of money was to go work for a corporation and get a job. And I thought I made it because I was making $52,000 per year right out of college. But guess what? I was in debt because I had student loans, I had a car note, I had to pay rent, I had all these different expenses, and I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was drowning in debt, and I didn't know what to do. And I read a few books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind, and all of these books came back to one thing. You need leverage, and you have to take risk. So I decided to quit my job cold turkey, and one of my frat brothers allowed me to sleep in his office room floor. And this isn't the office room floor. I just wanted to show you guys how bad it was. And it wasn't even this bad. Like, I was sleeping on the floor. I didn't want to sleep on the air mattress. I didn't want to sleep on the bed. I didn't want to sleep on the couch because I felt like I didn't want to get comfortable. It was no way I could allow myself to get comfortable when I knew that I had to go eat every day. I had to go make money every day. Now, it was different from a job because I had someone giving me a paycheck every 2 weeks. And when I quit that job, I now had to go make my money in a certain type of way, right? I had to go learn skills and figure out who had problems that need to be solved. So wherever you currently at in life, just remember there's always light at the end of the tunnel, but it's not going to be any light there if you don't take risk on yourself and bet on yourself. So why am I sharing these secrets? Well, generational wealth starts at the roots. If you don't come from a wealthy family, then a wealthy family must come from you. You are planting seeds your whole life, but where most people go wrong is they don't focus on their soil. Is your soil getting the right nutrients so you can have a harvest? My family never had a harvest because they weren't planting the right seeds. They were just planting what was given to them. Now, what are these seeds? It's knowledge. For me to get to where I am today, I had to ignore the seeds I was given since a child. And success leaves clues. Many people think success is a zigzag, but it's actually a straight line. So what's the fastest way from point A to point B? It's a straight line, right? All I had to do was surround myself with people that were living the life I wanted to live in order for me to have massive success. See, think about the people you're surrounding yourself with. Are they high performers? Are they successful? Right? You have to surround yourself around successful people because it rubs off on you. If you surround yourself with unsuccessful people, then guess what you're going to be? Unsuccessful. So this is how I went from broke and homeless to making over $30,000 per month with one business. The secrets I'm going to share with you today didn't come without sacrifice. There were many nights when I cried after numerous failures, lost many friends and family members in the process. So you need to assess your current situation. In order to truly build wealth, you must allow energy to flow freely. Money is energy, and interest makes it work. People are interest. We are all interested in money. Therefore, we work for it. But to truly build wealth, you must learn how to make money work for you. Now, I'll say that again. Money is energy, and interest makes it work. People are interest. We are all interested in money. Therefore, we work for it. But to truly build wealth, you must learn how to make money work for you. In my household, credit was never really talked about. All I knew was my mom filed bankruptcy a few times, but we always had a car and a nice place, so I didn't think much of it. Now, your first identity. My first run with credit was at 18 years old. I was playing football at the United States Naval Academy, and they gave me a $2,000 credit limit. Navy Federal did this. I went absolutely nuts. I thought this was free money, so I maxed out the card and eventually stopped making payments on the card. Very irresponsible, I know. It got sent to collections, and this was the first ding I had on my credit. There would be many more to come in the future. Good debt versus bad debt. So unfortunately, I was very bad with money, but I realized that we get our spending habits and the way we view money from our environment. I'm not blaming anyone but myself, but you do need to become conscious of your spending habits and where you get them from. I was very irresponsible and left many things unpaid, and that resulted in having over 8 derogatory marks on my credit. And I'm saying this to say, don't let anyone stop you from repairing your credit. There were times when I didn't even look at my credit score because it was so bad. And don't be like me, right? Look at your score and assess what the problem is and seek help. Remember the straight line effect. The fastest way from point A to point B is to get help from someone at that point B, right? So how did I get out of the hole? I had to first become aware of what the problem was. Once I became aware, I had to make a decision. Do I pay the debt back or not? I decided to pay it. Well, I decided not to pay it. And I focused on building more income, which was hard at the time because I quit my corporate job and lost my car. So now I had 2 repos on my credit and defaulted student loans. I thought about filing bankruptcy, but then I thought about my mom. I didn't want to go down her path. So I went to YouTube and I found a lot of information about personal credit and how to repair it. So here is credit in a nutshell. I tried to fix my credit by myself and that was a fail. Then I hired a professional and it turned out they couldn't do much for me either. So I decided to do more research and realize that credit is actually pretty straightforward. You have a credit score is built up. Your FICO score is built up of a few parts. So you have payment history, which makes up 35%. Amounts owed is 30%. You have new credit, which is 10%. Length of credit history is 15%. And then your credit mix is 10%. So if you pay your bills on time and keep your credit card usage low, do this over an extended period of time, and it shows lenders that you're a good citizen. It shows them that you're responsible, right? So to break this down is just pay your bills on time, keep your usage low, have a good mix of credit, maybe like a mortgage or maybe a car loan or maybe a few credit cards, and then pay that debt down over an extended period of time, pay it on time, and that's going to show that you're responsible. So what the rich and wealthy know, right? I started becoming obsessed with credit, and I wanted to know how people like 50 Cent and Donald Trump could file bankruptcy and bounce back like nothing happened. My research led me to a lot of discoveries that aren't shared with the public, but they're hidden in plain sight. We actually have 2 identities, but most people only use their first one. The first identity is your social security number. We're born with it, and it's used when we want to buy a home, get a car, etc. Wealthy people actually use a second identity called EIN or employer identification number. The EIN is just like the SSN, but it's 10 times more powerful when used correctly. You see, an EIN is free to get, but most people never build them out and use them correctly. Wealthy people live as a corporation. Yes, you heard that correctly. They turn themselves into a business. Why? Because the United States of America is a business. In every state, it's its own entity. In order to build wealth in America, you must start a business. So how do you build wealth? Well, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad in the Cash Flow Quadrant, Robert Kiyosaki talks about building wealth in many of his books and interviews. In the Cash Flow Quadrant, he talks about why you must start a business and become an investor as soon as humanly possible, even if you're in a professional field. The 4 quadrants are as following: employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. I started out in the first quadrant as most people do. I worked in construction as a manager, making a good salary. I had the company car, the credit card, and benefits, but I had no leverage. I was trading time for money, and it's impossible to build wealth in this quadrant. I was getting leveraged by a business owner. They used my time and efforts to make more money and free up their time. Once I quit my job, I moved to the self-employed quadrant. I was now in business for myself, and I had to work every day to provide for myself. This quadrant brought me a lot more happiness and freedom, but after being in this quadrant for 2 years, I realized I was just a glorified employee. If I didn't wake up and grind every day, I wouldn't make money. So even though I was making more money and had more freedom, I still had no leverage. I finally moved to the business owner quadrant once I found other people that could duplicate what I do. I learned a very valuable lesson early on from one of my mentors that created multiple 9-figure businesses. He said, if it's not duplicatable, I don't do it. This stuck with me. So I decided to hire other people that could do the same things that I did to start making good money. And this launched my business to the next level. I was now in the business owner quadrant and I felt liberated. If I didn't like getting out of bed, it didn't matter because my business was still making money. I finally had leverage and understood how wealth really worked. You must leverage other people's time and skills so you can buy back your time. There's also tax benefits to operating as a business. There's a reason why Jeff Bezos is paying less than someone making $70,000 per year in taxes. He understands the loopholes and the rules of the game. My businesses are now cash producing assets that allow me to purchase real estate, vending machines, ATMs, Amazon stores, and YouTube channels. This is the best quadrant to be in. As an investor, your money works for you. Once I started making good money, I decided to hire coaches and consultants because you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I needed to get around people that were living the life I desired. Your second identity. So being a part of masterminds taught me that I was doing everything all wrong. All of my previous businesses failed due to lack of capital. You cannot run a successful business with lack of funds because that puts you into desperation mode, and it's impossible to make rational decisions in this state. But the good news is there's a way to start and grow your business using other people's money, and the richest people in America know this. They all use their second identity to purchase homes, cars, real estate, etc. So if they have to file bankruptcy or something happens with the business, it doesn't affect their personal life. So how do you create your second identity? So now I'm going to show you exactly how to build this second identity so you can start a business, grow your existing business, and or purchase cash producing assets such as rental properties, stocks, cash cow YouTube channels, etc. So building business credit. Business credit is very simple and straightforward. As I mentioned earlier, America is a business and operating as such has many benefits, including more funding. We've helped our clients get anywhere from $50,000 to $250,000 in funding using these methods I'm about to share with you. Most people have been doing it all wrong. They build up their personal credit but never build up their business credit. This is what I call leaving money on the table. We have a close relationship to numerous underwriters, and we know exactly what they want to see when it comes to your credit profile. Even though the world's richest people live solely on their EIN, they still have phenomenal personal credit because you need them both for leverage. You see, the banks will lend your business top dollar, but they need to know someone responsible is running that business. So if you don't have good personal credit, I'm going to show you also how we help our clients build business credit in 30 days. So here's step 1 to building business credit. You need credibility. Lenders and credit insurers have a secret, unpolished set of approval standards you must meet to get approved. If you meet these standards, you get automated approvals. If you don't meet the standards, you will typically get denied when you apply. You must set up your business credibly before getting credit and financing. So you want to set up your entity, preferably a corporation or LLC. Stay away from business names that indicate you're high risk. Get your free EIN number from the IRS, get the licensing you need to operate legally, and then you want to make sure all online listings have the same information as what's on your application. The details must be congruent. You also want to have a professional email address and website. Do not use a Yahoo or Google type email. And you want to have a physical business address. Virtual or home address can also work, but do not use a P.O. box or UPS address. Also, your business phone must be listed with the 411. And you want a toll-free number, and you want a fax number as well. Step 2, you want to build your business report. So get set up with the business reporting agencies by first seeing if you have a profile established with them. So you want to get your DUNS number with Dun & Bradstreet, and you also want to fix any inaccuracies in derogatory items. Step 3 is get initial credit. So just like with consumer credit, you can't get credit for your business unless you have an initial business credit profile and score established. There are actually 3 ways you can get initial trade lines added to your business reports. The first way is to pay $1,500 to $2,000 for D&B's credit builder, which only builds your D&B credit, and most trades can't even be added. If you have good personal credit, you can secure up to $150,000 in unsecured, no doc, 0% financing for your business, even as a startup. This comes in the form of 5 business cards with cash out capability that report to the business reporting agencies, but do require a personal guarantee. These accounts give you 5 trade lines with high limits. You can also get initial business credit with starter vendors who will give you initial credit even if you have no credit, no score, or no trade lines showing. Vendors usually offer net 30 terms. You need to find vendors who do report to the business agencies and who will approve you with no prior credit. 5 of these accounts must be reporting before you get revolving store credit. You also want to get starter vendor credit. So starter vendors are very hard to find because 97% of trade vendors don't report to the business reporting agencies. Some starter vendors include Quill, Uline, and Wells Fargo Secured Card. Step 4 is you want to get revolving credit. So with 5 reported accounts, you can start getting revolving accounts with limits 10 to 100 times higher than consumer credit without a personal guarantee. These include store credit cards with most major retailers as well as fleet credit. So here are some of our client approvals. We have clients get approved from Sprint, Amazon, Tractor Supply, Exxon, Fuelman Fleet, BJ's, Lowe's, Apple, Shell, Office Depot, Sunoco, Sears, Costco, Best Buy, and Dell. And I'm also going to show you again in our Business Builder portal how that works. So here's just a screenshot of some of our approvals from some of our clients that have gone through our Business Builder program. So step 5 is you want to now get cash credit. With 10 reported accounts, you can start getting revolving cash credit accounts with limits 10 to 100 times higher than consumer credit, and you can get auto vehicle financing without a personal guarantee. So why do businesses fail? If there's money out there for businesses and it's really this easy, then why do most businesses fail? Well, 1 out of 5 businesses fail within their first 5 years. Per SBA, the 2 most common reasons for failure is management issues and insufficient capital. With money, you can make more mistakes and fund your business instead of using your personal funds and profits to do so. So how do you get the effing money, right? Over 75% of business owners go to friends and family. Most also use personal assets, and almost all business owners use their personal credit to grow. Only 1.25% of business loans and financing comes from conventional bank SBA loans. The other 98.8% come from alternative lenders. So how many people have you ever met who secured an SBA loan? Not many, right? So to get approved for an SBA loan, your personal, business, and bank credit must be near perfect. You must have excellent current and projected financials, tax returns, bank statements, resumes, business plans, background checks, and collateral. Over $6.7 billion will be lent to small businesses this year, but most of this money will not come from big banks. The real problem isn't lack of available credit and money, it's that business owners don't know where or how to get it. So this is what they, meaning the bank, don't want you to know about. Cash flowing finance. Cash flowing financing is the most popular type of alternative funding today. They are cash advances that look at bank account management for approval. If you have more than $10,000 in deposits, you can be approved. Very fast and easy way to secure money. You must manage your bank account responsibly and have consistent deposits. You can typically get as much as 12% of your annual revenue advance. This is a high risk lending as no collateral is pledged and you only need a 500 FICO for approval. Then we also have collateral-based financing. Collateral-based financing can be obtained if you have some type of valuable collateral to offset what you're borrowing. Even as a starter with bad credit, you can still secure collateral financing if you have collateral. Rates are super low, much lower than the conventional SBA loans, as low as 2%. Some types of acceptable collateral include accounts receivable and purchase orders, stocks, bonds, 401ks, inventory and equipment, real estate, even an insurance book of business. Warren Buffett once said that it's wise for investors to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Well, guess what? Right now, there's a lot of people that are fearful right now. They have no clue what's going on in the market. They're scared. They don't want to grow their business. They're putting their business on standstill. But on the flip side, there's investors that are being greedy right now. They're going and they're growing their business. They're buying businesses. They're expanding. They're running advertising campaigns. They're getting funding and they're growing exponentially big. Which one are you going to be? So we have a secret financing method that almost everyone gets approved for if they have a good personal credit score. Easy qualification process. So this program is designed to help clients get funding based strictly on personal credit quality. Our lenders will not ask for financials, bank statements, business plans, resumes, or any other burdensome document requests that most conventional lenders demand. This program is as close to a no-doc program as you can get with business funding. And the best part is that you can even be approved with introductory rates as low as 0%, giving this program the best terms in the country. So this is our credit line hybrid financing program. Our credit line hybrid program is perfect for entrepreneurs who are just starting their business as well as those who are already well established. You can be approved for up to $150,000 in 0% unsecured no-doc business financing with no collateral or cash flow requirements. This program is designed to help clients get funding based strictly on personal credit quality. Our lenders will not ask for financials as stated. So if you want to get approved with amazing terms, most lenders charge very high interest rates on unsecured financing due to the risk of the business owner not pledging collateral for security. But most of our exclusive unsecured financing offers very low initial intro interest rates as low as 0% for the first 6 to 18 months. Rates typically range from 5% plus after the intro period. The actual rate would depend on risk. Most unsecured lenders also charge high amounts of points ranging from 12 to 30%, and they also charge application fees for credit line hybrid financing programs. But our exclusive lenders offer the lowest fees in the industry ranging from 9 to 12%, and you only pay them any type of fee if you're approved and have secured your funding. You can get approved for as much as 8 times whatever your highest revolving credit card limit is now. So here's some of the benefits. Application to funding in 3 weeks or less. 0% interest is common for 6 to 18 months. 24-hour pre-approval. True no-doc financing program. Typically no application fee. Multiple signers can be approved. Credit partners can also apply. Business credit can also be used to help qualify. Startup businesses can qualify. Credit approvals for up to $150,000 per individual. No collateral requirements and no cash flow requirements. So now, let me go in here and show you how you can actually start building business credit today. So let's say you don't have good personal credit, but you still want to grow your business, right? You still want to expand. Well, this is our business builder, right? And this is what your portal will look like. You come in here and you can see what you got approved for, and you can actually build your business credit step by step. So let's start with step 1. Okay, so step 1 is business credibility. So as you can see, you actually don't have to guess. There's a lot of programs out there, a lot of books out there, there's a lot of courses out there where they make you do guesswork, where you don't know the exact steps. When you come in here, we give you the exact steps. So you start with your business name, of course. So you'll click in here. And we'll let that load. Okay, so as you can see here, all you have to do is come into your portal, and first you choose a business name, and you put your business name here. If you don't have a business name, we actually help you. You can search the Secretary of State records to see if the business name is available. And then you can also view finance restricted industries. So if you're talking about ammunition, bail bonds, check cashing, energy, oil, gaming, loans, pawn shops, X-rated products, high-risk industries, agriculture, auto, vehicle, dry cleaners. So it tells you what's high risk as well. So you know exactly what not to name your business and how to actually navigate through that. And you can search the Secretary of State records to see if your business name is available. So you come in here, choose your business name. And then step 1.2 is your business address. So if you don't have a business address, let's say you don't have an office space, you don't want to use your home, you can actually come in here and do a virtual office through Regus, Alliance, or any one of these virtual offices, and you can click right through here. You don't have to go anywhere else. And it actually tells you the importance of getting a business address. So you just put your business address in here, what provider did you use? So you keep everything organized and make sure that it's established, because this is the foundation of getting business credit, is being organized and having a credible business. So do you have a business entity? Do you have your LLC? What's your type of entity? So you would come in here and you would choose what type of entity you have, and then you would choose your industry and your date incorporated. And then you make sure that your docs are all filed. And if you need help with that, we also have a site here where you can get all that set up. And then we also have videos that walk you through the importance and how to do it. And then step 1.4 is your EIN number. So now that you have your LLC, do you have your EIN number? So we show you how to get that as well. And then you can click here to set up your EIN number. Everything all in one place. And then we go to step 1.5. Do you have a business phone number? And you come in here, get your business phone number, your toll-free number, right? Everything all in one place. And when you move through here, then you're going to go to the next step, which is your website or your EIN. Yeah, your website and your email. Okay, so then you're going to put in what your website is, and then you're going to make sure that you get your email with Google. And if you need help getting your website, you can also do that through here, GoDaddy, any of that, right? You don't have to have a fancy website. You just have to have something that shows you're credible. And after that, you're going to come in here. If you need any business licensing, you would put that in here, and you can search for your license requirements as well. And then we have the website for you to apply if you need any licensing. And then the next step is you're going to go open your business bank account. You put, where you opened your business bank account. And you have all of your files once you get to this level, so it's easy to go open a business bank account. And then your merchant account. And most people use, PayPal or Stripe. But if you want to use Square or our Capital Merchant Solutions, you can use our merchant accounts as well. And you would just put that in here. So now you're able to move to step 2, which is establish your business reports, as I talked about earlier. Well, you need to establish them with Dun & Bradstreet, Business Experian, and Business Equifax. Then you would just click in here. And you're going to enter your DUNS number. And it's also going to show you how to apply for your DUNS number. And then you're also going to figure out, is your DUNS number the exact same company name and business address as the Secretary of State and the IRS? You want to make sure that they're congruent. And then you can apply for your DUNS number through here, and you get your basic report information through here as well. The next step is your business Experian. And you're going to make sure all the information is identical as well. And you're going to search to see if your business has a business Experian report. If it doesn't, you'll go to the website and you'll establish one. And the next step is your business Equifax. And you're going to do the same thing and make sure that you have an Equifax score reporting. And make sure the information is congruent. And then if you need to fix your business credit, we also have videos here to show you how to fix any inaccuracies as well. Right? Update your DMB, update your Experian, update your Equifax. Shows you how to go to the site, and it shows you how to update the inaccurate information. So now you're ready. Once you have your credibility and you establish your business reports, now you're ready to start building business credit. And we always start at tier 1. Now, there's nothing like this. You're not going to find anything like this on the market. So this is exclusive to our clients. So if you want this, all you have to do is click the button below, schedule a free strategy session, and you'll be able to you already get the demo, but you'll be able to figure out how you can become a part of this program and start building business credit. And if you already have good personal credit, we can also get you that credit line hybrid loan as well. So now you're going to come in here and start building business credit, and it tells you exactly what to do. There's nothing left to chance. Everything is right here. And you also have a finance officer that will help you as well. Anytime you need help, all you have to do is just send them an email. They get on a call with you. So if you ever get stuck, but it's telling you exactly what to do. It's telling you the terms, net 30. It's telling you where they report, and it's telling you the different funding speed, the cost. But what you're concerned about is the terms and where it reports. We want one that reports to all three. So we have 76 here, and you can just click on it, and it'll tell you about the information of what it does. So it gives you the phone number, their website, where they report to, a description of the company, right? And it tells you what you need to qualify as well. And then it tells you the terms, and it tells you how to apply either online or over the phone. So then you just go right back to your tier 1. So you're going to start with 3 of these. You're going to start with 3 of these. And then once you start with 3 of these, now you're going to go back, and you're ready to go to tier 2. Well, we don't want to go to funding yet. Okay, so now that you've gotten 3 of them, right? You've applied with 3 of them. Now you're going to monitor your business reports. So that's the next step, because you want to make sure that you have a score reporting and you want to monitor. So we come to step 4, and you get set up with Nav, and you put your information in here, and now you're set up with Nav, and you're able to get reported at a discount, right? And Nav is going to give you your DNB, your Experian, Equifax all in one platform. So you're not going to have to go to all 3 different ones, right? You just sign up with Nav, and with the discount, you're going to pay $24 a month, and you get to see all your scores in one. So now you just wait. It's a waiting game, right? Make sure they're reporting. And if they are reporting a score, now you're ready to move to tier 2. And you just click right in here, and you're going to apply for 3 more trade accounts. And you have plenty to choose from. You have Quill, and they all give you the terms of how to apply for them and what you need to get going. So you're going to choose 3 of these. You have Amazon here, Flying J, right? So once you do those, guess what? You're going to wait again. You're going to monitor again once you get to 2. And then you're going to move to step 6, which is advanced building. Now you're in tier 3. In tier 3, now you're going to apply for 4 trade accounts, and you have Business T-Shirt Club. You have Office Depot now. Now you have more gas companies, Tractor Supply, Lowe's, Office Supplies, Citco. So now you're moving on up, and you're only 1 step away from getting to that tier 4, and this is the sweet spot. So now here, you're able to apply for 4 more. Now look at this. Now you have Sam Ash, Commerce Bank, Frost Bank, Sam's Club, and these are all revolving. So now you're able to start getting some funds. You're able to start using business credit cards and get some money without using your personal guarantee, right? Sam's Club, that's the big one everyone always wants. American Express Corporate, Dale, 5-Star Processing, Ford Financial. So our client here, Daryl, he actually got financing with Alley and Ford. So now he can get more trucks for his trucking company, for his trucking business. Now Alley Car Financing. Now Toyota, ABC, Brex, Amazon, revolving. So now you're able to get that Amazon credit card. Now Apple is able to give you financing, right? This is where you want to be as a business owner, right? You want to use your second identity, and this is how you build that second identity, right? So we have the business credit builder here for you. No more guesswork, right? This is everything you need to grow your business so you can start getting the money for your business and really start living off your second identity. Now you can also come in here and you can finance your business. So Daryl, he's actually getting recommended now for commercial real estate, where terms at 4 to 8%, funding up to $75,000 to $20 million. and cost is 1 to 3%. Funding speed is 30 to 90 days, right? All he has to do is apply here and you can learn more. You have private equity, equipment finance, 401k, credit line hybrid, right? It tells you what you're able to be approved for. So let's go to the commercial real estate and look at some of the terms. So now you need a 25% down payment. Business owner needs a 650 personal credit score. Need a qualifying commercial real estate property, 2 years in business, and then 2 years business tax returns, right? And these are the terms that they can give you. And we go back. Let's look at the credit line hybrid, which is our most common form of financing. So this one, you need a PG, business owner with at least a 685 personal credit score, business owner without bankruptcy, liens, judgments, or late payments, less than 5 inquiries in the past 6 months. Lender prefers established business credit, less than 45% balance on all business and personal credit cards, and established credit report. So approval amount is typically 5 times the largest credit card limit on the personal credit report. And then you can also get them at 0% interest rate for 6 months to 1 year. And then the terms are 5 to 29%. And then you have a 9.9% success rate, right? So then you can watch a video describing each one, right? So this is the key. If you want to grow your business, if you want funding, you want to grow your e-commerce business, you want to buy a cash cow YouTube channels, you want to buy Amazon store, right, that runs on autopilot. You want to get into e-commerce, or maybe you want to buy vending machines, maybe you want to buy ATMs. You want to get to that passive income level. Well, you need capital, and we have the funding for you. So all you have to do is click the button below, and you're going to get a free complimentary business credit strategy session with one of our advisors. They're going to walk you through the best possible course for you. So you're just going to fill out an application, and they'll tell you exactly what you need. If you get pre-approved for the credit line hybrid, great. If you don't, let's say your credit isn't that great. Well, you can also use this business credit builder just like Daryl, and you can grow your trucking business, right? So if you're ready to fire your boss, or maybe you're an entrepreneur full-time and you're ready to take your business to the next level, click that button below. I can't wait to help you grow your business.